YouTube up here. Yep, there we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, donut lovers. Nice. All right, we're up and running here. Let's get this mission done. Go pick up this cargo container. We'll pick up the scout fuel thing, and then we will head Smithfield Dam. Hope everybody had a good Saturday. What? You can check under the sink. I might, but I don't think so. Might just have to go to the grocery store and get some. Or PetSmart. So it'll go to PetSmart. That rock got me again. Alright, let's get up here. Took us a while to get us all set up yesterday, but come on, you can do it. There we go. Should be in pretty good shape to get this last leg of this mission knocked out here pretty quickly. Zach, Zeno, how are you guys doing this morning? Yeah, it is way more relaxed than Warships. Well, look, if you want Warships, tomorrow's the day, man. All day long, Warships. I will be running Legends from 10 in the morning Eastern Standard Time to 10 at night. So. But until then, I'm going to chill. I can't do all that stress on the weekends. It's just not worth it. But I appreciate you stopping by, Zeno. Helps a bunch. You just woke up, Zach? Yeah, I haven't been awake that long. I was awake long enough to go get donuts and oh, turn, baby, you gotta turn. There we go. Senior Chief, how you doing this morning? Appreciate everybody stopping by. Oh. I've done some damage to this truck on this trip. Take it to the garage and get it cleaned up. Hope everybody had a good Saturday. Hope you have a good Sunday. And of course, I'm taking the day off from work tomorrow as well to do the stream. Hopefully you can join me for at least some of that. Come on, tree, drop down. Get out of the way. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, that's absolutely right. Or Armistice Day. Wow. Armistice Day? I still didn't say that right, but you know what I'm talking about. And what's the other one? Remembrance Day or something like that? I think Krell was talking about. So, yep. It's an important day for me and a lot of other folks who served, as there's quite a bit of those. Got quite a few veterans in the community. Certainly appreciate everybody's service. Is there something like that in Utah? Yeah, overseas Armistice Day. There we go. Took me a while. But yeah. Canada, England, I'm sure some other countries. I would assume France as well, because it was all World War I. That's when it got started, at least, World War I. The 11th month, the 11th day of the 11th month, or it was 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. That's it. Frankly, not far off from the 11th year. Is that 20 or 1918, 1916, something like that? Which, of course, Legends has got a whole... Oh, I guess I'm going to have to move the crane, huh? How did I get past that before? Jeez. Alright. Change trucks. I don't remember parking that truck there, but apparently I did. Odd. We'll need it to put the... I'm going to put that Scout back in the... or the Scout fuel trailer back in the trailer of this truck for the trip back. Good morning, Trail Ride. How you doing this morning? I might want to pull a little further forward. There we go. Can I do change truck here? Yeah, I can. Cooking up some breakfast, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I went light today. I went peanut butter toast was my breakfast of choice today. Mostly because I have donuts to eat this morning, so need a little protein. But all right, so there's that. We change trucks. Go back to the Star here. I got a donut adjacent cinnamon roll as well. So they did have a new flavor today. Bring this up to the crew. I know it's hard to see, but you might be able to. There's little flakes of espresso. So this is ground up espresso bean in a coffee glaze on a donut. So it's like your coffee and donut all wrapped up in one package. But that is today's new donut. I did check with the baker this morning. They're not going to be able to get the custom ones done by tomorrow, so I even offered to pay a little extra to see if he could do it, but I haven't had one yet, so we'll find out together on stream here in just a minute, matter of fact. I also got a dirty chai tea, which is, I think, chai tea with some coffee mixed in it. It definitely a different flavor, different taste to it. But it's pretty darn good itself. Ooh, oh, man, come on. There we go. I saw it on the menu. I was intrigued. All right. Speaking of intrigue, let's see if I can get this. I don't think I'll be able to lock this down. But this is the sort of the advantage of the sideboard trailers, is that you don't need to strap stuff in necessarily. Really wanted it the other way. Actually, can I do it this way? But having this strapped in the back of the truck definitely improves range here. So again, a nice reason to have this 5-spot trailer. I wish this were a little quicker. I'll be honest. I'm pretty well coffeeed up, and this is slow. Oh, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing? Yeah, I played a little ships this morning. I played a bunch last night. Was helping Atomic Potato get some of his last-minute assignments done. We had a good time with it. We had some good games and then some not so good games, but sort of the nature of the beast anymore. Huh. I wonder, can I... Whoop. Might have to pull up. So, let's see. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to pull it a little forward. Oop. Stop it. Oop. Now, if we can just snag that bit right there. Ooh, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. That might be as close as we can get, but we'll see. We'll try to get a little better here. I think... That's even better. You know what? That may be good enough for government work. Yeah, that's good enough for government work. Alright, we'll restore the crane. I guess we can just leave this right here, because it's not going to be in the way. We'll change trucks. Nope, not the Wrangler, you goofball. Come on. Fleet start. There you go. Alright. And, you know what? Let me try. Can I unpack and then pack? Yeah, I didn't think it would pack that up. Okay. It was worth a try. Alright. Well, it was worth bringing the crane out here just for that, I guess. How much fuel have I got? So, let's make sure I can refuel from this thing. I can't. Good. We'll go ahead and fill up now. And here comes the fun part. Here, let's put this in low. It's starting to get dark, too, so I want to get out of here before it gets too dark. Alright, I have to pull forward first, and then... Let's try that tree. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh, no. That's no good. That's no good at all. Let's see. Well, I guess we... Nope. Can't change trucks. Oops. Well, again, another good reason to have the crane truck here, huh? Let's see if this will work. Okay, no. Yeah, it's... That's a definite no. Let's see. Let's get this where it's as stable as possible. Yeah. Again, luckily we've got the crane right here, so hopefully that's big enough. I might have to unattach. I might have to take the truck off the trailer first, but we're going to see if we can do the whole thing. Yeah, it just doesn't reach far enough, does it? Alright. That's getting awfully close, but we'll try it. I don't want to pick up the tree. I don't know how. I guess you wrap the cable underneath. Look at the wheels on the tractor. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a no. Huh. I don't know what is it hooking to under there. No, this is not good. Nope. Okay. So let's do this. Let's change trucks. So I'm not going to let me... Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh! Well, that made things worse. Yeah. Let's see if we can get... Is this the... you know what? It's trying to attach to the... Alright. So here we go. Now, what do we do with this? Completely against the rules. You don't suspend the load over the truck. Where I work, we get especially during outages, we get a lot of, I mean, you know, I'll have to take some pictures next time we get a big crane. We get these massive cranes in to handle some of our motors and vessels and stuff like that. They are really cool, and they are freaking gigantic. So I'll have to take some pictures next time because they're working, so it'll be fun to do that. Do I think I can set this down here without it crushing the truck? I think that's as far out of the way as I can get it and still be able to pick it up. Okay. One out of the way. Probably gonna have to get the scout trailer out of the way too. I think that will make things easier. We'll get that out of the way. All right, a donut break to soothe my hurt feelings here. We'll try the espresso. That's pretty damn good. Not as much coffee flavor as I would have thought, but it's pretty damn good. Look at this cinnamon roll. Look at that monster. That thing's freaking huge. Not the biggest one we have here in town, but that's pretty good size. Nah, got frosting all over my fingers now. I'm gonna get fat doing these streams. This is why I try to eat well all through the week, so I can have pizza on Friday night. Well, Saturday night. And eat donuts on stream. Oh, okay. Not sure where to put this here. It's out of the way. Alright. Oop. No, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Okay. Now, this is going to be interesting. What do we do with the trailer? Yeah. Of course, I got to do this at night, of course. Fritter donuts, absolutely trail ride. I love a good apple fritter. I've had peach fritters; they're good. Actually, they didn't have apple fritters. They do occasionally have apple fritters at this place, but I've got a couple bakeries here who have some pretty good apple fritters. So. But yeah, I do like an apple fritter. I'll try to grab one of those next time. Alright. Oops. Alright, I think the solution... This is like working a Chinese puzzle or something, whatever they call those things. Attach a winch. Actually, oops. That might be the better one to pull. Get this thing out of the way somehow. Blueberry fritter. Oh, and an orange fritter. You know, they didn't have any ready, but they did have an orange cranberry, either donut or some sort of pastry, and that sounded really good, but they didn't have any ready. They weren't, I couldn't wait long enough for them to get those ready. But an orange fritter, I happen to really like the orange flavors. I'm not crazy about blueberries, as I've mentioned. I'm allergic to them. Though I occasionally, like, I had a blueberry donut here one time. I thought it was chocolate chip and it was blueberry. It didn't really, it's not a real bad allergy. It's bad enough, like, if I eat a handful of blueberries, it messes me up pretty good. I get, my whole face starts, like, buzzing. It's whatnot. It's not something I want to do. But I don't swell up, so it's not that kind of anaphylactic shock kind of, or whatever they call that, kind of allergy. Let's see. Activate anchor. Nope, probably put the brakes on here. There we go. Cherry and strawberry, huh? What are you doing? Go up. What the hell? Oh. I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. Do. Hey, stop it. There we go. What is the problem here? Hey, there we go. Let's see, we probably ought to go down. See if that works. Well, no. Yeah, cherry sounds good. I'd be all over a cherry. I like cherries. Well, that's odd. So, let's see. Crane mode. Let's try. Oops. Let's try. Can we hook this one? See if we can get the nose uphill. Heavy part of the truck is not where it needs to be. Well, that's exceedingly annoying. I'm gonna roll the truck all the way over at this rate. You know what? Will this work? Not very realistic, but nope, 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 maybe, maybe. Okay, yeah. Again, not realistic, but at least operating within the parameters of the game, right? Attach a winch. Change trucks, white star, yep. Crane mode. No, 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 no. Oh, when I swapped. Yes. Really? Alright, we'll try the other way. Oh, Jesus, just rolled it all the way over. It would be nice if there were some... What the hell? Why isn't this working? Crane mode, thank you. What is going on? Oh, it's flipping the truck over. This is... I didn't expect the truck part of this thing to be the most difficult one. What's going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. There's clearly a physics problem that I'm not calculating correctly here. There we go. Killshot, what's going on? What are my thoughts on mods for this game? I mean, they're cool. I just don't run them in hard mode, but other than that, I love them. I love the creativity. I have no problem doing it. I personally don't like overpowered mods, but if you want overpowered mods, go for it, man. The thing is it's primarily a single-player game, right? So when it comes to cheats and stuff like that, I don't use them. But you know, if you just want a stupidly powered truck and all that stuff, then you know, go for it. Whatever makes the game fun. Again, these things are games. Whatever makes the game fun for you, go for it. Why am I not understanding the problem here? And how did the truck get like this? I thought I had it so it was pointed downhill. Oh Lord, this is... Yeah, it's definitely the hardest part. I mean, especially if you do, you know... What am I missing here? Yes, but I mean this is one of the worst spots I've ever been in here. Let's try this side. Why are you turning the truck that way? That makes no sense. Oh my God, would you quit? Why are you picking the truck? I don't understand. No. Yeah, well yeah, because it's hard to see angles, but still. I don't understand why it's moving the truck the way it's moving. Oh, you son of a bitch. Now the stupid tree's in the way. Grumpy, how you doing this morning? As you can see, I got myself in a bit of a pickle here. I honestly, I thought recovering the truck would be the least difficult part. Of course, the fact that the truck... God damn, I don't... The truck just... The incline it's on, the truck just does not want to... No. Do this. Go like that. Like that. All right. Recovering the truck. Yeah, because that's apparently what I'm going to spend the whole time on. Let's see. So, yeah, let's do this. Yep. I'm with you, Grumpy. I've got it in a position now that I think I can actually do that. Love it, Pete. Come on. Oh my God. All right. I mean, all the weight's on one end, obviously, so I think that's contributing to the problem here. I just need to get the thing on flat ground, but... What is... Oh my God. Crazy. I'm about to pay the money and have the thing recovered. I don't understand what the issue is here. Well, I tried to do that, and I even attached it to a tree, but then I had to unattach the crane, and as soon as I switched to the other truck, it unattached the winch. So, but I don't know. Well, if I can just drag it a little further, I can get it on flat ground. There's no way a truck would survive this. Yeah, Alright. Let's see. Let's move up here a little more, and then we'll back up. Hopefully that gives us a more stable position here. And I can get this thing flipped over. Sorry, G. Yeah, maximum damage. Yep, exactly. All of it. Frickin' all of it. Ugh. And again, the problem is that all the weight in the truck is on the front. So it doesn't want to flip like I want it to. Yeah, like, why is it tipping that way? It makes no sense to me. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. God. That's too far. Oh my. What were you saying earlier about it being less stressful than ships? I think that was Zeno. He left already. He missed this part. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yep. Exactly. Oh, come on. Oh, fucking trailer's in the way. The truck just doesn't want to, it does not want to roll over. What the fuck? Oh, come on, steer, for God's sake. Now I'm going to flip this thing over. Jesus. Come on. What the? Okay. World of Trucks Legends, exactly. I'm not. Oop. Floating trailer, classic. Yeah. Oh, there we go. on, stick. Stick! Fuck's sake, man. Come on! Everything is an incline in the wrong direction. Load different punch it, yeah. I've done that before. Not just it just doesn't, there's no way to, yeah, it's gonna take years to get all the dents out of the truck. Alright, let me... Alright, clearly it's more stable going to the sides, so... Oh. Let's see here. What was all that? Okay. Probably not going to work. No. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is I'm I don't know what all that is, but I don't think I've ever had this much trouble rolling a truck over. And if there were a garage on this map, I think I would have just paid the money by now, but... Hopefully this doesn't do too much damage to the Jeep. Oh! Ouch. Yeah, that's, you know, it would be, yeah, it would be nice to have. Oh boy, I just absolutely crushed the Jeep. Come on, get up on the Jeep. Oh, you stupid piece of crap. No, I didn't put the brake on. Todd Long, how you doing? Let's see. Oops, change truck. That's what I'll do. What an enormous pain in the ass. All right. Yeah, it did. It did for sure. Come on. Damn it, why can't I get this thing? Really getting on my nerves. Well, happy birthday to the Marine Corps. Absolutely, sir. What? Why are you gonna slide that way, you piece of shit? What is going on? Ugh. I've never had so much trouble trying to recover a goddamn truck. I mean, it's like there's a frickin' 1,000 or 5,000 pound weight on the roof of this truck. Oh my god. Now it's going the other way. I can pick the whole truck up damn near, but I can't flip it. You piece of garbage. Utter piece of garbage. Yeah. That makes two of us. I just don't know why it's so persistent on not getting frickin' flipped over. It just won't fucking go over. Don't understand. Don't understand why this is so freaking hard. Come on, tip, tip, tip. I mean, it just won't, it won't flip. No matter which way I flip the damn thing, it won't, it go. No, no, don't tip over that way, you piece of garbage. Oh my God. No. What? Why is it so goddamn persistent on being on its fucking roof? Yeah, it looked. I mean, I don't. It just doesn't want. It's like most of the weight of this truck is on the bottom of the truck. It doesn't make any sense. It's acting like all of the weight is on the roof. How tall does this thing get? I can almost pick up the entire truck. This is just crazy. Yeah, it's a little early for beer for me. No, no, why? Ugh! My God. No, there's not an autonomous winch on that thing. It won't roll over. I've tried that a couple times. It's just weird. It won't land on the heavy side of the truck. It's like peanut butter bread that keeps landing on the bread side. It doesn't make any sense to me. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to try to do. I'm going to try to flip it with the arm. Problem is I can't get the crane arm that far down. No. All right, let's try this. Okay. Just can't believe this has been such a pain in the ass. Well, I've tried doing that. Well, I tried it with the Jeep, but it doesn't want to flip. It hooks on the crane. When you try to push it, it hooks on the crane, and you just push the truck over. So I'm hoping that, let's see. I'm hoping that I can catch. How far down will this go? No. What? Why? Is that the... Oh my God. Yeah, well, I can, but it's like... Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm starting to feel that way for sure. Oh, really? Really? All right. What the fuck is it? Is it stuck on something? Oh my God. Look, not a scratch on it. Not a fucking scratch on it. Oh, thank the Lord, hallelujah. What the hell? All right, let's try this again. Oh, Lord, fellas, I appreciate your patience and your advice and help. That was just stupid. All right, but we know how. See, we know what to do next time. We just got to get the crane where we can get the axis of the thing low enough that we can just pull it over. I guess it probably won't work next time, but you know, whatever. Alright. Alright. So we're going to do two things. We're going to park this. Got to get this where we can get the crane on the container and pick it up. Well, we got to get the scout trailer down here because I'm going to run out of fuel at this rate. That should work. Whew, that was a mess. Yeah, 45 minutes later. That was a hell of a recovery. All right. Oh, now it's starting to rain. It took all night. Remember, it was dark when we started this? It took all night. Oh, Lord. There we go. That didn't help either, being in the dark. Now watch, I won't be able to get this out because it's stuck in the trees. I'll have to pull it out of the trees with a winch. Yeah, I would. That's exactly. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Diesel spills and everything else, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. The EPA paperwork's going to take me a week. What is going on here? Really? You got stuck on the frickin'... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'll do the paperwork and then I'll be in jail. Yeah, trust me, I used to be one of my jobs, and I was a licensed wastewater management technician or operator or whatever they call them, when I worked at a power plant. And literally if we saw oil sheens on the ground in the parking lot from like somebody's leaking car, I had to go out there and clean that shit up. I had to go out there with, yeah. I had to go out there with pig mat and clean the stuff up. I hate it when it rained. It was awful. And I may have mentioned this before, but we got audited by, and EPA does surprise audits on a regular basis for obvious reasons. And again, I'm not hating on the EPA necessarily, but some of the regulations are way overboard. But I got audited by EPA, and two people showed up. Two. One was a very nice young lady, clearly relatively new, and she's the one that did the audit. The other person was this guy who barely spoke and had a sidearm the entire time. You showed up at my little tiny power plant, well, not mine, but my place of work, and you brought a gun? Well, what? Why do you need a gun for an audit for a business? It was just goofy. What do you need a gun for? And he didn't say a thing almost the entire audit. It's like, really, dude? You got to be a jackass about it? It just didn't make any sense. Now, I will say that, like, the local people, the Department of Environmental Quality, super helpful people, really nice. I took a lot of classes from them. for my wastewater license and all that other stuff. But you show up at I mean, there were 30 people working at that power plant. What did you need a gun for? I mean, that kind of crap just pisses me off. Again, not getting into politics, but that shouldn't be a thing. All right, restore the crane. Oh well, actually, we'll have to do the crane again. But let's lock this down. Pack the cargo. Okay, now change truck. Yep, that's the one. Outriggers, crane. Let's get this back. Yeah, I know. But I mean, clearly, he's allowed to do that. Again, I could understand, like, where I work now, like 6, 7 years, 8 years ago, they got raided by the FBI, and it was actually a contractor that had an office on site that got raided. But I mean, they showed up with the black SUVs and body armor and long guns. Again, what do you guys imagine is going to happen? This is a business. This business is like on the New York Stock Exchange business. Do you really think? I mean, guns aren't even. They don't even allow us to carry frickin' knives. Why are you guys showing up with M4s? What do you think's going to happen? You go to the office, you knock on the door, the guy opens the door, you go, look, this is the FBI. He's just going to hand over the stuff. He's not going to break out a frickin' firearm. I just, that kind of crap just blows my mind. And then you wonder why people don't trust you. You know, if you want to put a couple guys with guns in the back of the SUV and just let them sit there and in case shit goes down, fine. But otherwise, it's just dumb. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a proponent of open carry. No, I shouldn't say proponent. I don't open carry. I conceal carry. But yeah, I mean, I don't have any problem with it at all. People freak out, and it's like, I look at it as if, you know what? Chances are something bad's less likely to happen. I mean, people who don't understand that whole concept or the desire to carry, you know, they get freaked out about it, but okay, let's see. Criminals are generally not going to mess. They're going to think at least twice before they do something if someone's got a sidearm. And the statistics prove that. But I prefer a personal standpoint. I have no problem with people open carry. I happen to like the fact that I know I'm going to have backup if the shit hits the fan. Because somebody who's open carrying is generally not going to be the person committing a crime, right? I mean, statistically speaking, almost never. Other than a crime of passion, you know, you go stop by your house and some dude's banging your wife and you pull out your pistol and shoot him. I'm not condoning that, but that's one type of crime. But somebody who's an open carry, responsible gun owner, they don't commit crimes. The whole reason they're carrying it is to deal with somebody if they try to commit a crime against them. So the lack of logic on that is stunning sometimes. But again, people who aren't comfortable with firearms, you know, they're going to have their opinion as well. And I think a lot of it is just sort of people's comfort with it versus not with it. Yeah, exactly. Well, okay, fair enough. You're not responsible, but you're knowledgeable. How about knowledgeable? I'm kidding, of course. Like in the state of Virginia, I think they changed the law. The last governor we had, who was not a gun friendly, I believe he changed the law. But it used to be to get a concealed carry in Virginia, all you had to do was show your DD 214 and give them $50, and you had your concealed carry license. I think they've changed that, but I'm not 100% sure. And that's how I got mine. I actually have to get mine renewed. It expired, and I didn't realize it, so. And, of course, a lot of states are going to what they call constitutional carry, which I'm a fan of. Again, if you haven't shown that you've committed a crime, yeah, there you go. If you haven't shown that you've committed a crime, then why can't you carry a sidearm? I don't. Again, it's, you know, innocent until proven guilty. You know, in my opinion, it puts you on even keel with even playing field with the criminal, who's going to carry their weapon concealed anyway. So don't you be a pain in the ass now. Come on. Oh, crap. Really? There you go. Be a good little tank. Okay. Oops. See if we can get this hitch spun around a little bit. There we go. Yeah, here we go. I think that does the trick. All right, restore the crane. Now, let me move this out of the way. Oh, let me freaking high side it there. All right. No. Oh my God. Brain's fried now. I need a donut. Let's see. Let me try some of the cinnamon roll, because I haven't had one of their cinnamon rolls yet. I don't think. Maybe I have. Proper way to eat a cinnamon roll, in my book. I'm a little low on coffee, unfortunately. Yep, that's good. I have had their cinnamon roll. I like those cinnamon roll. They don't put too much cinnamon on it. And their glaze isn't super sweet, which is nice. Because I'm not big on, like, I don't like frosting on my cake and stuff like that. I know it may be hard to believe, but I'm not a huge sweets person. I do like the occasional dessert, ice cream, whatever, but I don't generally eat a lot of sweets. All right. So we're going to take this out as far out here as we can. Okay. Oops. A little more. Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, it's hard to beat homemade, generally speaking. There's no doubt. When I grew up on a farm, and ever put peanut butter on ice cream? I've had peanut butter ice cream. I can't say that I've ever put peanut butter on ice cream, but that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Especially like a chocolate ice cream. I could see it. Alright, let me get this thing situated so it's not quite so close to the rock. Is it? Okay. I will take that under advisement. See if I can move this a little further forward without getting it stuck. All right. And I will give that a try at some point. Like I said, I've had peanut butter ice cream, obviously, but we've got some really good ice cream shops around here. A couple like really small franchise. I don't even know if they're franchises. They're like independent ice cream shops. They are really good. You use sugar-free stuff? Yeah. Yeah, I use a lot of sugar-free. I use a lot of stevia-based stuff. All right. I wish I could save the game at this point, but, you know, you can't. I just don't want that to happen again. I'm not going to push my luck if it starts grinding against that rock too much. Swing it out wide enough that... Alright, here's where we got ourselves in trouble last time. But getting up this hill requires a winch. Oh, yeah. That was one of the reasons I started cutting back on it myself, because I got arthritis in my knee, and that was one of the things the doctor told me would cause issues if I wasn't careful with it. So fair point. Plus, the stuff's just not that good for you. Let's be honest. It'll be interesting to see what goes on with the FDA and whatnot based on what's happened on Tuesday. Hopefully there's some real change that happens, but, you know, politicians say stuff, and then stuff doesn't happen necessarily. So it'll be interesting to see if sort of the sugar lobby or whatever suffers, well, not suffers some losses, but is throttled a bit. Nope, don't do that. Don't do it. I don't remember this being that hard last time. Of course, it doesn't help that there's a tree right in the way. See if that'll help. Yeah, you had mentioned that before. Yeah, as long as you take some vitamins to go along with it. You know, we talked about this a little bit before. That I know people both personally and obviously, you know, social media. Joe Rogan, I think, is one of them. Jordan Peterson's another. They seem to be big advocates for it. I did the Atkins diet way back in the day, which is obviously, and that turned out pretty well for me. But yeah, you got to have, just like with a vegan diet or a vegetarian diet, you got to support it with vitamins because you are missing some stuff. But yeah, it's, you know, obviously you want to consult with your doctor before you do any of that kind of stuff. But there does seem to be some benefit from it. So yeah, and see, you're talking to a doctor and nutritionist, so that's, you know, that's good. And of course, people's bodies are different, but yeah, it is boring. There's no doubt about that. Oop. Are we good? What is going? I'm not real sure I'm happy with where this is going. We are way too far to the right. All right, so we're going to try... Lord, this is a mess. All right. Nope, don't tip. Don't tip. There you go. There you go. Steak, bacon, and eggs. Yeah, it sounds good until you got to do it every day, right? Yeah, and I'm working my way back towards it now, but I at one point did something called the zero belly fat diet, which again is a high protein diet. And I went from 240 pounds down to about 220 pounds in about 6 months, and was able to keep it off for quite a few years. And then between stress and a divorce and a bunch of other stuff, you want pumpkin pie? Yeah, I don't think there's a meat substitute for pumpkin pie. Too bad there isn't, but I don't think you're gonna have much luck on that one. Yeah, so all you get is the turkey, right? It's like turkey and deviled eggs for Thanksgiving. What are you doing? What are you doing, truck? What? Where are you going? Enough Sam Hill. There we go. Getting out of here is just a mess. All right, what time is it now? An hour and a half. And now we're just leaving port. Nice and slow. Don't want to cause any troubles. Oh, you have white rice? Yeah, I actually prefer brown rice, so I did a lot of long grain brown rice when I was on. That's a lot of that in the zero belly fat, which again is primarily protein and fairly not well. Yeah, it's relatively low carbs. And like I was training for long distance running. I mean, I did a 50K and a 36 mile. I did two 36-mile runs, a 36-mile Spartan race. I only got 18 miles of it, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, well, sure, because everything is rice there. Rice paper, rice noodles, which, makes sense. And again, it's interesting that conventional wisdom here in the States is, white rice is a carbohydrate, so it's bad for you. A lot of it has to do with the quantity and also, because, I mean, what's the obesity rate in Japan? Last time I looked, it was like 3% or something like that. I mean... Yeah, I was about to say ants, and then there's sake. Yeah, exactly. Rice wine. If you can ferment it, you can drink it. So, yeah. Like I said, it's, everybody's an individual. You got to find the diet that works for you. Obviously, being overweight is not great. I'm overweight right now, working on it, other than the donuts. I try to stay away from sugars. I stopped drinking sodas for the most part. That was the goal for this month, was to stop drinking sodas, because I used to drink a lot of diet soda. Yeah. Well, and I think when you look at, especially because we have so many processed foods in the United States, when you really stop. What are you doing? Where are you going? That. Really? Come on. Yeah. Well, the problem with diet soda is it still triggers some of, as I understand it, still triggers some of the hormones in your brain that make you think you're eating sugar, and it doesn't improve your resistance to sugar. The problem with sugar is that it makes you addicted to it. So if you don't eat it, your body craves it less and less over time, but you got to get to the point where easy. I mean, this mission is a mess. That's my understanding. And talking to my doctor and stuff like that and doing my own reading. The problem with sugar is that your body wants more and more of it over time as you consume more of it. Because it sets off dopamine receptors or something like that, or serotonin, one of the two. It makes you happy when you eat it. And your body becomes quite enamored with it, apparently. Alright, so do I want to take the shortcut there, or do I want to go... No shortcuts today. We've had enough shortcutting. Yeah, Senior Chief, I'm sure, would advise me not to shortcut. Of course, not moving this trailer earlier. Oops. Yeah, that does cause dopamine to happen as well. The Mythbusters. Did you ever watch the Mythbusters episode on that? It was hilarious. No shortcuts today. Yeah, we have had enough trouble already. Probably should just stay away from the shortcuts. What? So I can... Oh, fuck. Really? What is it hung up on now? Oh, yeah, that's it. Bigger gets better tips, and they proved that. They had Carrie Byron, who I had a bit of a crush on, but they had her in her normal configuration, weight tables, and then she enhanced her configuration, so to speak, and she got significantly more tips, which is why you have a whole business model called restaurants, which apparently aren't doing that well anymore, which is unfortunate. I was sort of a fan of it. Oh, that could it be the giant rock I was hung up on? I don't know. Now we have one here. Don't you do it. Don't you frickin' do it. What is the deal today? I did not have this much trouble last time. What is the problem today? No. What is going on with you today? Well, all right, I'm not going to try to make this turn. Yes. How do we get to the where... I don't even understand how this is tippy now and it wasn't before. I don't... My God. The game is trying me today. Alright, I think we're going to play League of Legends the rest of the day, because this is... Alright, can I release it and not tip over? What is the problem here? What the fuck? Is that a real tree? No. Is that a real tree? That's a real tree. Okay. I didn't have any of this trouble last time. Suddenly there's a giant hole right here. I don't get it. Alright. I was going to try to go the other way. I'm not doing it. I know I can go this way. I'm going to go this way. Otherwise, I'll spend the entire frickin' I mean, it's fucking 10:30. Oof. All right. Stop at the fuel station, get some free fuel, and keep going. Good Lord. I mean, it's going to be dark again soon. It's taken all night and all day, and I've doubled the daytime in this mode. And it's still taking us the entire time. It's absolutely bonkers. Oh, wait a minute. One minute. Flip truck counter. There we go. 9. There's no way I can't. I could almost count that as 2, to be honest, or 5. I'm only gonna count as 1, but I gotta count it. Sweet Jesus. We'll have to say this is a pretty decent cargo carrying configuration, though. Carry 4 items and fuel. 250 gallons of fuel. It's a good long distance configuration. May just leave the trailer back there and load it from there. Poor Scout sitting on the side of the road. I'm fairly certain my buddy Atomic Potato would not approve of the work I did there. That. Refill that. And we'll go on our way. For those of you who don't know, Atomic Potato is a truck driver. Of course, I'm sure I don't think Dogfighter's on yet, but his dad's a truck driver. He's an aspiring truck driver. Oh, jeez. A couple of you guys are got a fair number of truck drivers in the community as well. We got veterans, we got truck drivers. It's good stuff. Lots of hard-working people. And I will. Yorkie said he was going to join me tomorrow. It won't be a collab. He's got his. He's got some pretty raw feelings about being a veteran. So you'll give him due respect there. But he said he is going to try to join me tomorrow. So for those of you who watch his stream as well and know that he's sort of been, he and I have been playing this together since I started streaming for the most part. He's been super helpful to the channel. So again, respect to him and all the veterans. And we will do that tomorrow. And to his point, so tomorrow my plan is only Allied ships, seeing as that Veterans Day and Remembrance Day and everything else are celebrations by Allied countries, both from World War I and World War II. We will duly respect that as well, and so we'll keep it to. Now I have to check. I don't know if the French are included in that or not. I do think France, and correct me if I'm wrong if you know, I think France does celebrate some version of Armistice Day, but I don't know. And I'm fairly certain Canada does as well, but I do need to check that. I forgot to check that yesterday. But if you know, let me know. Don't need a fuel stop there. We got plenty of fuel. Thank God we're moving in the right direction. Now, I usually sort of side cut this, but I don't think I'm going to. Not with this thing. I think I'll just deal with the mud. Shortcuts are to be avoided at this point. We have had enough fun and excitement already. As we drive into the sunset. Bastille Day. See? That's the French one. Yep. Now, is that tomorrow as well? Or is that a different day? Is that French or is that... That's the French day, right? Alexa, does Canada celebrate a version of Veterans Day? Alexa, does Canada celebrate Veterans Day? So same thing as Brits, which makes sense. Okay. They do have good food. I liked France, and generally, I will say, as when I was in the Navy and we went to France, not such a warm reception, which kind of pissed us off, considering. But as a civilian, I spent some time in Paris. People were very nice. I almost spit coffee all over my keyboard, Todd. That would be hilarious. Order some fancy French meal and then put ketchup all over it. They'd be like, what the? Sacre bleu. Or whatever the hell it is they say. That would be funny. Yeah. All right, let's see. What are we headed for here? We are headed... Okay. Yeah, see, I was trying to shorten it by not having to go through island, go down the mountain, but I think that would have been a harder route, to be honest. Going down the mountain wouldn't be so bad, but after you go down the mountain, the road gets pretty freaking sketchy, whereas here it's not that sketchy. This is pretty much a straight shot other than the occasional tree taking out your suspension. Corporal LeBeau? I don't know who Corporal LeBeau is. I mean, you know, the thing is with the French, and it's not just World War II, but obviously, you know, for instance, the Vietnam War, I mean, that was a French colony. Oh, and Hogarth's, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, thank you. It's been a while since I've seen Hogan's Heroes. But yeah. Well, and that's the thing, is that when you look at French history, especially World War II, but even other wars, do they get the sort of surrender, you know, what is it called, cheese-eating surrender monkeys or whatever? Is that entirely wrong? Not entirely, but you know, you got to give the French resistance their due. Oh, wait a minute. Where are we going? Okay, yeah, we're going down. We're on the right road. Clearly, there were people in France who were not happy, you know. And then, of course, we had the Vichy French. Anyway, you know, I'm not a real fan of those folks. If you just bend the knee to Hitler, I got a problem with that. But there were also, if you look at, like, you know, the retreat from the shores of Dunkirk, it was the French military that held the Germans back long enough for the Brits to get onto the boats and get the hell out of there. The French didn't leave for the most part. So now they could have left with the Brits. I'm sure the British would have been more than happy to pile them onto what boats they had, and which is an extraordinary event in and of itself. But they held the Germans. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that was my experience in many cases. Certainly when I was in the military, it was, and younger. As long as we stayed out of Paris, it really, like, we stayed, when I visited France for my 20th wedding anniversary, I guess it was. Yeah. People were extraordinarily nice, as long as we weren't right in the heart of Paris. If we were in the heart of Paris, yeah, that was... And frankly, I've been to New York City. You run into the same thing in New York. But, you know, it's New York. We kind of expect it. It's Paris. You kind of expect it. Now, when like I spent a week in London, didn't really... People weren't snooty. They weren't exactly real sociable until you went to the pub. But I think that's more just a European thing than it is... I mean, it's just a social norm there than anything else. It's sort of like going to Japan, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, Todd, but the couple people that I've known that have gone to Japan, people don't like you looking at them and saying hi if you're just a complete stranger. Now, again, that could be wrong, but it just seems to be a cultural norm that's more reserved. We tend to be a little more gregarious here in the United States, a little more open. I'm not judging whether that's good or bad. I'm just... that seems to be the difference. You know, I have two cousins who are half Japanese. Their mom was Japanese. And so, you know, for instance, they talk about the... Should we call it bigotry, I guess? People are friendly in Japan. Yeah, no, I'm not saying they aren't friendly. They just don't seem to be as open to... And again, it could be completely wrong. Yeah, it's not... Well, it's the interesting thing is again, my two cousins are... Three cousins. Four cousins? Three? I think it's three. There's four cousins, but one of them's not half Japanese. It's from a different marriage. But... you know, when they go to... Oh, she is. Okay, great. When they go to Japan, they do sense a certain bit of... I don't want to call it bigotry, because I don't think that's right, but they don't always seem to be treated well. Now, again, that could be where they live in Japan, or, you know, their grandparents live in Japan or whatever. But it from what I've seen, it's more reserved there. Again, I could be wrong. I've never been there, so. Have you been back to Japan recently, or I mean, do you like make regular visits there to visit your daughter's Japanese family, or do you stay here in the States? I mean, going to Japan can't be cheap at this point. I mean, that's a long flight. I did it once on the government dime, so I didn't have to pay for it, thankfully. Well, I didn't fly there. I flew from there. Well, I flew there, but not from the United States. Let me put it that way. And again, that was back in the 80s, so I never even got off the plane. I sat on the tarmac in Tokyo. Watched my luggage get thrown on the tarmac in the rain. Right. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God. Seriously? What the actual fuck? I cannot believe that. What did I drive into? I didn't think I was that far off the road. Oh my God. Oh, that's great. Congratulations to her. I hit the button trying to get. I guess there's nothing here to anchor to. For fuck's sake. Okay. I got a cushion for my chair. I don't think it's helping. Son of a bitch. Let's see. Flip a truck counter. And we're up to 10. So 2001. Yeah, I always enjoyed coming home. There were lots of places I really enjoyed. I don't know that there's any that I would move to. I mean, as much as I liked Israel, I don't see me moving there anytime soon. As much as I like Paris, I'm not moving there. As much as I like England, especially with some of the crazy shit that's going on in some of these countries. Certainly wouldn't move to Canada right now. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually, I will say, Todd, I'm actually surprised at how relatively calm things are right now. We'll see what happens in January. We'll see what happens in January. Yep. Scotland is definitely Scotland and Wales I'd like to visit. I'd like to go up and visit where Yorkie is up in Norway, Iceland, all that stuff. I know he's in Norway. If he's watching, I don't want him to get. I said Iceland. I've said Iceland a couple times, and he's like, "It's Norway, dude." I'd love to go to Australia. I was hoping we would go to Australia when we went to Diego Garcia, which was near the end of my tour. I was hoping that we'd go to Australia before I got out, but that did not happen, unfortunately. Okay. So before I get the crane, I'm still going to have to get the crane, but before I get the crane, I'm going to try to pull, because the truck's sitting on sort of an embankment, I'm hoping that I can pull it over with this monster. Just can't believe it did that. Your 16th grandfather? Well, at least he's not the 8th. The 8th has the worst reputation, right? Oh, what did I do? Oh, Lord, really? There we go. Less talking, more driving, huh? Driving in the dark again. Oh, look, a truck recovery in the dark again. Jesus. This can take the whole frickin'... And no tipping over. Yeah, let's hope. Just cannot believe. I guess it was in the dark. I didn't realize it was that far over or something. I don't... I don't know. All right, we're going to try to do it with the trailer on, because I think with the trailer on, it might be easier to pull it over. I think. I hope. Now the question is where do I pull it? Nope. Oh, wait. Johnny, how's it going? As you can see, it's not going well for me. This is the second time this... Am I doing boats later? No, I'm doing boats all day tomorrow, dude. So, I mean, I'll probably play boats at some point today. But yeah, I'll do boats all day tomorrow, so. Start the engine. Okay. Here's Johnny. That's good. That's good. You're on point today, Todd. Let me tell you. Yeah, not so relaxing today. Just saying. Not so relaxing today. I have flipped this truck with this cargo twice now. It's not making me happy. Perfect. A 10. All right, let's see what we got here. See if we can keep the truck on the road. Nope, not doing that. Don't do it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, completely understandable. What? I don't understand what... There's like a dip over there that I apparently did not recognize before. Alright, let's get the rear... Oh, no. What am I doing? It doesn't help that I'm trying to change the direction of a trailer on a bridge. Nope. Yeah, definitely. The loose nut is definitely here. All right, so we're going to have to get the... That should be close enough. All right. Okay, that's off. All right. Global map. Can't believe I got to do this. Drummond Island. I didn't go the other way because the road was sketchy. Yeah. See how that turned out. Oh. While this loads up, I'm gonna a little more conciliatory cinnamon roll chunk here. Unfortunately, I don't have enough coffee to dip it in. But. All right. Oh, look! Apparently, I was driving the ship as well. For the record, we never ran aground or slammed into the pier while I was helmsman. Just for the record. Oh, good. I got plenty of fuel. Yeah, you know what? I wish cell phones had been more advanced, even though it'd probably be still be illegal to do. But I really wanted the logbook because it was close to the end of the logbook. I really wanted the logbook because the logbook the logbook that we had pretty much spanned most of time of service. And but even a picture of the last page would have been cool because when we pulled in Diego Garcia, that was the last time I was at the helm of the USS Seattle. Excuse me. And it would have been nice to have a picture of the log page. With my 700 evolutions alongside. But that would have been cool. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Crap. Got something in my eye. At any rate, that would have been cool to have. Really? Got a winch again? There we go. These outriggers are a pain in this uneven terrain. I'm glad I filled this thing up before I left with a fuel tank. That would have been annoying. Ugh. Damn it, Dart. Why'd you do that? Oh, really? Cool. Smells 30 years ago. Clearly hasn't gotten any better. Yeah. Unfortunately, they decommissioned the USS Seattle and turned her into scrap, so... but yeah, that would be cool to be able to go back to the ship. You know, it's just an odd thing. You know, I mean, like, I had an apartment for 4 years. I could care less about the apartment. I drive by it almost every day. But going back to the ship would be a cool experience. Oh, was it? Yeah. Sink pack, huh? Yeah, I don't know what, you know, honestly, I don't know what they did. I know they decommissioned the Seattle. I don't know what they did. I don't know if they used her as a target or if they scrapped her. I think they scrapped her. My grandfather sent me the Facebook page. Hold on a second. This is getting annoying. My grandfather, when he was alive, sent me the Facebook page, so I followed it on Facebook for a while, but I think she was scrapped in like 96. Oh, dude, yeah. That would suck. Honestly. Don't know that I'd watch that. To be, it's, you know. And the funny thing is, when we were on her, of course, you know, we called her the Pig. Affectionately called her the Pig, but still. It was not the prettiest ship or anything else, but she got the job done. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But and it would be cool if, you know, you like my friend Sean, God rest his soul, was on the Wisconsin, so I know he wanted at one point to go back to the Wisconsin, but he never did. Unfortunately, he passed away far too young. But yeah, that would be cool to be able to go back to the ship. A lot of good memories on that ship. A lot of fun. A lot of hard hours and whatnot, but still a lot of fun. Unfortunately, this recovery wasn't nearly as time-consuming. However, having to drive the crane there is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. You gotta, yeah, strap on the scuba gear. Well, you know, I'm sure the fish enjoy it. Diving wrecks looks like it'd be kind of a fun thing to do. Come on, baby, you can do it. Get through there. Outriggers, man. Except the chow hole. Yeah, see, I will have to say, I was on a supply ship, so we were kind of lucky. I mean, like, we never had powdered eggs or any of that nonsense. You know, we had eggs, we had lobster, we even had rabbit a couple times. Wasn't a real fan of that, but, you know, tastes like chicken, but greasier. But you know, always had crab chow. Yeah. But we had the bakery on there, so we always had fresh bread and stuff like that. So yeah, the food was good on board the ship. Especially, we had a younger guy on there for a long time. He was really good. We had an older Filipino chief, and it was on a regular basis steak adobe, chicken adobe. It wasn't to my liking. I ate basically peanut butter and jelly for about a month before they replaced him. So many people complained to the captain that they made him move. So. Let's see, refuel. Let me try not to put it all. There we go. Well, and I don't know if you guys caught Yorkie's stream. If you didn't, or you're not aware that Norska Yorkie is the YouTube channel, and he started streaming Legends. I don't know, a couple months ago. I guess back in August. You can't eat ham. Yeah, that canned ham is. Ugh. But he had an interesting his Friday stream, I guess it was. He was doing Allied ships and or ships that had been sunk. They weren't Allied ships only. They weren't just Allied ships. They were ships that had been sunk during World War II, I believe. It might have been World War I as well. But it was kind of cool because he did sort of like a short history of the ship or the ending of the ship. So that was interesting. The stream's obviously up on YouTube if you want to watch that. Certainly recommend it. But yeah. It's, I mean, again, we used to have, I remember when, and I assume they still have it, I don't know, but we used to have, we used to go by the mothball fleet every once in a while. I forget where we were going, maybe the shipyard or something, but we used to go by the mothball fleet, and it'd be all these frigates and destroyers and stuff all sitting in the water, tied together, and it's kind of weird, just seeing them sit there. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, Senior Chief handing me my ass. Yeah. But he got. I mean, some of that was RNG, but I mean, Senior Chief is obviously. Yeah, you're obviously a good player as well. But man, your first salvo took out both my rudder and my engine, and there was no fixing it. And I don't know why there wasn't any fixing it. Maybe it was the second salvo. I don't know. But anyway, I was screwed. And the cruiser that was supposedly supporting me decided to go like the opposite way. So I was. And the thing is on my twist and track, I saw you coming, and I was trying to get there before you. That was a bad mistake. I should have bailed on going down that route. So, kudos to you. Oh, I had twist and track. Yeah, that's why I was trying to catch you as you came through there. Because I had my torpedoes ready, they just missed. So again, it was a bad decision on my part. I fully give you credit for taking advantage of my stupidity. Yeah, I know I got you with one, but it wasn't enough. More Starlinks. Yeah. More Starlink. Yeah, more Starlinks for the Navy. Yeah. Yeah, that whole thing was... Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they make changes to the military in the next administration. I know the President-elect Trump has put out videos on the things he's going to change and the things he's going to do. It's going to be a crazy 100 days if he gets half of it even started. But there's things are going to get real interesting real quick. But yeah, no, that was you had me dead to rights there. I think if my engine had not and my rudder had not gotten knocked out, I might have been able to get away. or at least put up a better fight, but it didn't happen. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Nah, I'm only down 8 gallons. I'm fine. Starlink is actually pretty cool. I haven't tried it. My brother lives out in a more rural area, and right now he's basically using cell phone data signal, and it's pretty piss poor. I know he's thought about getting Starlink, but apparently the county's going to run Verizon out to his house, or I don't know if it's Verizon, but they're going to run the fiber optic out to his house. Another giant waste of money by the current administration. They were going to hook everybody up to the internet. They spent billions of dollars and hooked hardly anybody up apparently. So, but I'm sorry. It's the week after the election. I'm consuming way more political content than I normally do, so I'm having a hard time staying away from it. Yeah, I have too, and it's gotten significantly better. Like in the last 2 years, I think. There's a guy at work that uses it because he's way out in the middle of nowhere, and he said it used to be okay, but now it's gotten a lot better. I mean, it gives him, I forget what he said. I want to say, I think he was getting like 600 or 700 megabytes per second download speed. I don't know what the upload speed was, but he showed me on his phone. I think it was like 650 or something like that. So not quite as good as gigabit. Like I've got gigabit Verizon service here, and I'm usually running 800 to 900 megabits per second, but if you're out in the middle of nowhere, 600 megabits per second's damn good. I mean, it's good enough to game and whatnot. The download speed, I don't know what that is right off the top of my head, but apparently the service works quite well. Yeah, that's the other group. Yep, Overlanders and Storm Chasers. Yeah, the storm chasing stuff is really cool. Virtually no service. Yeah. All right, Todd. Go get some shit done. I need to do the same thing today after this. God damn, stream's almost over with, and I still haven't gotten this mission done. That sucks. I should be able to get it done in 45 minutes, assuming I don't tip the truck over again. But yeah, I apologize for the politically laden stream. I'm watching too much of that crap right now. Need to stop. Need to back off. Get back to normal life. That's good, Dart. That's good. Yeah, it is. I mean, this time of year, it's really hard to avoid, no doubt. And I'm also curious, now that the election's over, what people are saying. See where... Oh, what? Did I take a wrong turn? No, thank God. Jesus. So... I think we're in for some interesting times, which, we'll see. Yeah. Well, and it's interesting you say that, because I was talking to my friend who's visiting from London, and he made a pretty good argument that this election, not just this one in particular, but the U.S. election tends to be one of the most important there are. Obviously, there's a lot of political turmoil. I mean, I was watching or listening to a podcast, and apparently the German government is like falling apart completely. They've got some real turmoil going there. Obviously, the British government is in the process of making a lot of changes or having a lot of changes. So we're not the only ones, but because of the sort of overwhelming impact of the United States on the rest of the globe, it was pretty damn important. You know, our election is important to everybody. So again, I'm not making a judgment as to whether that's good or bad. It just seems to be the case. Yeah, they've got some serious problems. A lot of it seems to be self-inflicted, but I don't follow German politics that closely, so I'm not gonna say one way or the other. But at least from what I'm seeing, and I intentionally visit a fairly diverse diverse variety of news resources because I don't trust anybody. But yeah. Yeah, and that's something that I don't keep up with nearly as much as I used to. I used to be like when I was a stockbroker for about 7 years. That kind of stuff I kept a really close eye on. I don't keep as close an eye on it anymore. I've got a lot of just like regular stuff that I worry about, so can I drive with it just like this? Yeah. This is not the best way to do this, is it? Alright, let's see here. I gotta get closer to this container. Try not to flip the crane. Driving it with the crane up is not the smartest idea. I understand. Alright. That should give us at least reasonably solid ground for the outriggers. But yeah, I mean there's a lot of stuff that's just a bit sideways in the world. And we'll see how it gets fixed. But there is a lot of political turmoil in a lot of different places. You know, South America is going through a lot of changes, obviously. Boats and hose, absolutely. All day tomorrow. From 10 a.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern. I may take a break in there somewhere in the middle. We'll see. It just depends on what's going on during the day. But right now, I don't have anything on my schedule that's going to keep me from streaming all day. So those of you in my community who are not enamored with SnowRunner and watch my Legends content, I will be on all day tomorrow. And then I'll be on Tuesday and Thursday as well. But it's Veterans Day. I want to take the day off and recognize everybody and all that fun stuff. So seemed like a good way to spend Veterans Day. All right, there's pack the cargo, change trucks, go back to the White Star, put the where's the yeah, there it is. So how are you doing, boats? Hangover from celebrating the Marine Corps birthday today? Yeah, awesome, dude. Awesome. Glad to hear it. And again, happy birthday to the United States Marine Corps. Amazing group of people right there. First in, last out, right? Oh, you got some new ships? All right. Awesome, Trail Ride. What'd you get? What new ships did you get? Yeah, I've been working on trying to close out some of my tech trees. I've got a lot of tech trees that I've got like tier 6 or tier 7s that I need to clean up. So there'll probably be some of that tomorrow. Why are you spinning around so much? Why do you want to make my life such a hell? Just don't get it. Good. Yeah, man, I can't complain. things are going pretty decent. Happy to report. I've gotten. I will have to admit that my game playing has leaned more towards Black Ops 6 and the zombie mode, but still playing. Let's see. Here we go. Really enjoying that. It's been a lot of fun. And of course, the weather's gotten so much nicer here. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, God. Why won't it? Oh, shit. Really? What is it? I don't know what I'm hitting to make it do that. It's really annoying. But good. I'm glad life's good, man. Well, it must be good if you were up partying with the bros all night. Well, you'll be hungover tomorrow. Yeah. Today's the birthday. So, fair enough. So it's you. Let's see. What Marines we got? We got you. We got Todd. And then of course me and Senior Chief are Navy people. I don't know that we have a lot of Army people. I know Yorkie was British infantry or paratrooper. God, no disrespect there to you, Yorkie, paratrooper. I mean, it's still an infantryman, but just one that's crazy enough to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. And do a lot of other shit, let's be honest. Rangers, paratroopers are essentially special forces in my book. Yeah, I tried to watch Black Hawk Down like 2 or 3 days ago. Because one of the YouTubers that I watch is Forgotten Weapons, Ian on Forgotten Weapons. Forgotten Weapons is a great channel if you like guns. It's probably one of the bigger channels out there for guns, I guess. I could be wrong, but he's got like 2 million subscribers or something. Really great channel, really nice guy. Does some really cool stuff. But he was doing a whole thing on. I lost my train of thought now. He was doing the whole thing on something. Fuck, what was I thinking? This is what I get for trying to talk and operate a crane at the same time. But check his channel out. I don't remember why I was going to say that, but check his channel out. Why doesn't it go down? There we go. No. What are you... Why won't you... Oh, my God. What is my problem today? I don't... What is going on? Oh, that's what it was. Blackhound... So he... And actually, he built a rifle much like Black Hawk Down. Yeah, it's so good. I sometimes struggle to watch it. It all depends on the day, but there are some days where it kind of makes me either mad, or usually mad, or sad that I have to stop watching it. But it is an amazing movie. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. I'm talking too much. Well, I'm not talking too much, but I'm talking and not operating the crane. Texting and craning at the same time is not good. But yeah, it's an amazing movie. But yeah, I was watching it. I was trying to watch it the other night, and apparently was not in the best mindset for it, so I had to turn it off about halfway through. Yeah, the dumb shit that happens. Oh, you got the Belleron? Okay, cool. Oh, and the Perfect 10. Yeah, you know, I sold my Perfect 10. I never liked that ship. I don't know if they nerfed it or buffed it or anything with this newest iteration. I had the Perfect 10 for a long time, and I also forgot to take the camo off of it, so I couldn't put it on another ship. I don't know if you could or not anyway, but all right, let me pay attention to my craning here. So I stopped dicking around so I can finish this mission at some point today. Okay. Let's see if we can do this properly here. But But yeah, I've been a little obsessed with Black Ops 6 zombie mode, so I haven't been quite as on the Legends content as I should be. What the hell? No, I want this spot right there. All right, now we'll pay out a bunch of cable. I don't know what. Lower the arm so it doesn't pull it up in the air. Fuck's sake, quit hitting the wrong button, you goofball. Try again. Yeah. Oh, so speaking of that, we had to do, yeah, the Alaska's a great ship. I was helping Atomic Potato with some stuff last night, some of his achievements. And for some reason, I had never used the Clemson in a game. Yeah. I had never used the Clemson in a game, which is like a tier 3 destroyer. That thing's a beast. It's got 8 guns, because you can only use 6 of them per side, but it's got 8 guns, it's got 12 torpedoes. It's like a tier 3 Benson. That thing's a monster. I was getting like, I was doing regular games of 3, 4. I don't think I got a Kraken, but I got a couple of games where I got 4 kills in it. Again, it's seal clubbing, I get that. But that's a monster of a little boat. He was trying to do a Citadel achievement. And when he finally took the Orion out, and oh my God, are you gonna be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done. I'm done. It'll just sit like that. I'm just gonna drive it like this. I'm never gonna get this mission done if I don't get moving. Watch, yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, because the game has crashed a couple of times. Alright, I gotta pay attention to where I'm driving so I don't drive it off the road again. I don't know what this trailer's I wonder if having the scout trailer in that is bothering this thing. Well, no, I didn't have the scout trailer in last time, I don't think. Maybe I did. Yeah, I did, because I loaded it just like I did this time. And see, I still got to get across the swamp and everything in a half an hour. I just wanted this. I mean, look, what is? Well, I think it's definitely, the scout trailer is definitely. But I mean, look at this thing. It's just rocking back and forth like crazy. At tier 3, yeah. HP, yeah. Yeah, the AP does overpin everything. Yeah, he was. I think we were in tier. We're tier 3. Yeah, we're tier 3 with the Orion, because the Orion's got 343s on it, and that thing, he was absolutely dev striking, or citadeling and dev striking the crap out of everything with it. He got a Kraken with it on the first go out, but then he realized that he went to check, because he needed citadels, and he got 9 citadels in one game. But yeah, yep, that's true. But when we finished, it didn't count because it had to be tier 4 or higher. So we had to go do some more games. But that thing was a monster as well. But yeah, I was just surprised. The Clemson I had didn't even have a camo on it. I was like, I don't think I ever played that thing, or if I did, I didn't play it much. It was a good little boat at tier 3. So yeah, they do. Well, and as you guys know, every time I play Tier 3, I play my Agincourt because I love that thing. But, oh, I don't have the P16 here to pull us through the... Well, we'll try just driving through the swamp. If I get stuck, I'll go get the P16 and use it to pull this through, but... Once again, I'm almost out of fuel. Another environmental hazard, right, Todd? Or no, Todd went to work. I've dumped diesel fuel all over it, right next to or in water, twice now today. Not good. Oh, I don't know, but I'd be willing to bet a fair number. And it's a fun ship. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we'll definitely see. Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, look, they're a business. I get that. It just sometimes it seems a bit much. All right, let's do this. We'll refuel now so we don't run out of fuel in the middle of the swamp. Hopefully I don't have to go get the P16. I can just drive through here. Yeah, already this isn't looking good. Nope. I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to waste my time. Not going to waste my time. I've already spent enough time. Hey, Krell, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate everybody showing up. I really do. It helps the channel immensely, and I appreciate talking. I enjoy talking to you guys and all that good stuff. You were getting ready, weren't you, Dart? You were like, watch, he's going to take a half an hour to try to get this thing through the frickin' swamp. Nope. Nope, not doing it. Yeah, the chain bundle thing I don't like at all. I am not a fan of that at all. Yeah. No shortcuts and... Oops. There we go. And don't be stupid. Use the swamp ferry. Oh my god. Really? Come on. The game has got it out for me today, man. I'm telling you what. Yeah. I'm with you. I've done one. I did one, I think. But otherwise, it's like, that's just, I don't know. It's gross. Is everything super tippy today? I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, I wish I were, Johnny. I wish I were too cheap. I can be, but I have a bit. One of the symptoms of ADHD is impulse control. So sometimes you got 2 free ships. Yeah, I still haven't gotten the Scharnhorst. Still haven't. Yeah, and the Admiralty backing is usually worthwhile, even if you don't want the ship. But it's still a free ship. Like, the Navarin is a piece of crap in my... I mean, it's not a piece of crap, but it's mid at best. However, I have a feeling they will end up buffing that at some point. It's got potential, but... Yeah, not... Well, that's good. Not if at least you don't have it with Wargame. It's mid, yes. It's a serviceable ship, but it's not something that I enjoy sailing. Yeah. Now, the Michelangelo... I really like that. That ship is so much fun, especially when you go in a division of 3. But even without the division, it's a lot of fun. So, you know, it's a hit or miss. Yeah, I haven't seen any teasers on next season's ship yet. Oh, did you? Yeah. Yeah, mine was Apex Legends. As I've mentioned before, I spent a lot of money on Apex Legends, and I don't even play it anymore. That's the bad thing about digital stuff. You know, it's one thing to buy T-shirts, or which I've got some Apex Legends T-shirts, or figurines or whatever. At least you have something. If you stop playing the game, you still got the figurines, but... What? Oh yeah. Well, that makes sense. I was like, why you got to rank up the ship? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, are they? I didn't see that. Okay. Well, that'd be cool. I mean, there's plenty of room for that. What is Dutch cruisers or something? I know that the Dutch cruisers is something they're working on. Or at least that's the rumor. It also would make sense. Or pan-European, I guess they call them. I still got to work on those. And those are some good destroyers. I like that tech tree line of the destroyers. But I keep saying I'm going to work on it, and then I don't. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I guess I get it. And I was talking about this with Atomic Potato yesterday, because he was trying to get Citadel, so we were trying to get games with cruisers. But man, nobody captains cruisers anymore. Every game was like one cruiser maybe. Now every once in a while you get a game with like 4 cruisers and 5 battleships or whatever. But for the most part, it's either DDs or battleships. And I just... Okay. The Swamp Ferry has arrived. Come on. What is going on here, man? Yeah. All right, there we go. More solid ground. I think you're right, Johnny. That scout trailer is really messing with the thing. The mathematics of the engine there do not like the scout trailer being on there, because there's clearly something going on there. It does not like that at all. Now the last time, I gotta stick closer to this tree, I think, because there's a soft spot out here where those shorter plants, that's where the soft spot is. If I stay away from those, I think we'll be okay. Just stay close to this tree and then go on the other side of this rock. We should be good. Oh, they're testing about, well, yeah. I did. That was North Province's thing. Yeah, I did see that. That was on the PC. Yeah, well, it was interesting because I was watching his stream when we got into, and I happened to mention as well, because the Scout, the International Scout, when they came out with that latest update, suddenly my Scout was locking up on everything, and he clearly did a lot of work trying to figure out what it was, because he noticed it as well when the Austria map came out. So they definitely changed something, and I mean, one of the things they changed, if you'll notice, that there's more dust and steam when you're driving, which I like. It's cool, but there was clearly something going on that started changing how the differentials operated. And it was interesting that he figured out that it was a difference in FPS, at least on the PC version. But like this truck, the P16 and the Scout, and I really noticed it on the Scout, it gets locked up. The axles get locked up a lot. And it's odd because, like, you can't change the tires on this. So it's not the tires. I know with some trucks, the tires, certain tires will lock up the axles. But I had the same tires, and I went back and found some video that I had of the Scout, and it was not locking up, and now it is. So they clearly changed something. But yeah, the FPS thing was really, yeah, I would have never... What could the connection between FPS and, you know, and the axles, the differentials locking up? I mean, that wouldn't even make sense to you, but there clearly is one. But that was a really good video he put out. But who would have thunk it? You happy now, Dart? Just a Sunday drive through the swamp. I'm happy too, because I got 15 minutes to get this thing delivered. I'll probably go a little over if I need to, but I want this mission done. I didn't want it to go 2 full streams. It's crazy. 6 hours. Hit double digits on my flip a truck. It's not good. Alright, let's park this here. Bump. Alright, change truck. All-wheel drive. Yes, very complicated. Yeah. Would have never thought that the frames per second would make that kind of difference. Very strange. All right, but now I'm really worried. I mean, it's definitely that Scout trailer is definitely messing with it, big time. We'll go a little slower. Try to stay on the high side here. Yeah. Yeah, the old swamp ferry is nice, is the way to go. Lock the diffs here. Getting up this hill from the quarry is going to be interesting as well. I'm glad I don't have to take this thing down into the quarry. Whoops. I took it out of 4-wheel drive and it actually got better. That's weird. Can we have it delivered in 13 minutes? Once we get up on the road, and I think that the GMC is at the top of the hill, so we can winch off of that again, so we don't have to worry about that. God, my hand hurts from holding the trigger down, the accelerator down. Nice and slow. Easy. Nice and slow. Take our time. Take deep cleansing breaths. Breaths, not breasts. But anyway, oh, I thought the GMC was up here. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Oh, doesn't look like we need it. Hit the sweet spot on that. Nice. All right. Here we go. I just wanted to be clear, that's all. I didn't want anybody misinterpreting what I said. Okay. I don't need it. I was on Metajerk stream last night, or watching Metajerk stream last night, and he was asking about what ship to play, and of course, somebody's always got to do the obligatory play with the breast. It's like, okay. Always got to have the breast puns with that ship. A ship I don't have yet, but... All right. 10 minutes to spare, folks. 10 minutes to spare. Oop, careful. I'm going to drive it off the road and tip it over again. Whew. 6 hours later. Jeez. Yes, I'll take the money. All right, what do we got next? That was easy. Cement. Oh, no. Ugh. All right. So... Oh, it's this. Huh. 2 cement, 2 cement, 2 cement... So, 2 cement and town storage. Okay. That's the furthest one away. So it comes from the quarry. We got 1 that goes up there. There's 2 that go to Drummond Island. 2 to the lumber mill. So we could do, with this 5-part trailer, we could do 1 shipment here, and then the 1 to Drummond Island, and then we could come back. And do... the warehouse in Black River. We could probably do that one first. So I'll probably do that. I'll do the town storage and the warehouse at... Yeah, that makes more sense. So I'll do town storage and the warehouse first. Yeah, maybe not. How much money do I have? I have 68,000. You know what? Can I buy a truck for 68,000? It's time to get a new truck into the game. Because I've got the GMC. And I've got the crane on the white, and I'd kind of like to leave it there. Yeah, no. Here, let's go to... no, not... we could do... Well, we're not going to be able to do any heavy-duty trucks for that kind of money. Nope. Nope. Nah, that's not... Whoop. Nah. No, well, I guess I can't really... That's unfortunate. No. Yeah, not enough to buy a truck. Okay, well. Have to work with what I got. So, huh. So the warehouse and Drummond Island I should do together. A Lodestar with trailer. Oh. No, that's not a bad point. Oops. Could do that. Because that... Would that be able to carry 2 concrete? Because I've got a Scout trailer. And I wouldn't want to tow that with a Jeep, but... I mean, it's... Yeah, it's one of the best... I don't want the new stuff. I mean, I guess I could get the new stuff, but... I just... I don't... See, it just doesn't feel right to me. I don't know why. Yeah. I could do the Apache, or I could do the Lodestar. Lodestar is probably more versatile, though, isn't it? But you're right. That could work. Yeah, because it could even do the crane. Legit, how you doing? Hey, Legit. I saw your invite. I saw it a little late. I was playing with Atomic, and we were trying to do something specific, so I wasn't trying to ignore your invite, and I appreciate the invite for Legends. Are you going to be on tomorrow, Legit? Are you going to be playing tomorrow at any point while I'm streaming? So yeah, so I could do the pickup chassis, or I could even do the crane. That's not a bad idea, Johnny. That's actually a really good idea. All right, let's do that. Purchase and deploy. Customize. Oh, we don't have the race suspension for it yet. I've got to go to Alaska for that. It's already got all-wheel drive on, doesn't it? Yeah. So. Oh, I got to have the race suspension to have the bigger tires? Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, fine. You got to work? Ah, dude. All right, well, I'm going to be on till 10 o'clock at night, so if you get on, let me know, and we'll I'll div up with you. And gearbox, got the off-road gearbox. Pay attention to how much I'm spending. Oh, were you? Yeah. See, I didn't. Like I said, I was trying to help Atomic Potatoes. So, yeah, the teams were not great last night. Oh, I can sell this. Oop, nope. Give me that back. Sell that. Yep. There we go. I don't know that I want to do the engine yet. Can I sell the tires, though? I can sell those tires. Yeah. Got to do that. We're running low on cash here, but we got to do it. Okay. Cool, man. How you doing today, Legit? I mean, that one's more, but is it better in any way? Not really. It's got lights on it. Spending all my money. I think it's only got... Oh, well, it's got... Let's see. We got the shinier ones. I generally like the... Well, I like those two. Those are cool. Oh. Well, I hope she starts feeling better, dude. Sorry to hear that. Where are the... Are those the blacked out ones? No, they're just... Yeah, we'll go with the shiny. We'll go with the Damn. Is that it? Did we get everything? This only does repair parts? Huh. I thought there was a fuel... Oh, okay. That's only if you don't have the crane on there. But it's only 27 gallons. Yeah.
This is a reminder. Check to-do list.
Alexa, stop. I guess we're good. We're good. All right, leave the garage. Looks a little funny like this, but... All right. All right. So it's 12 o'clock. Do we have the... Where is that scout? I might have... I don't really want to buy the scout trailer because I've got one somewhere. It's in Black River, I guess. Oh, it is. Oh, jeez. Really? Huh. All right. Let's see if we can transfer this. That's true. I can do that too. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Fair enough, Johnny. That's a good point. I forget you can do that. It looks so weird without a bed on it. But yeah, because the scout trailer is only a one slot, isn't it? All right, folks. That'll be the end of it. Thanks, Johnny, for the tip. I appreciate everybody's appreciate everybody's patience with me dumping the truck over twice, but we got that mission done. So finally, and hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow. Again, I'll be on from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. doing my Veterans Day stream, Remembrance Day, Armistice Day, and what was the other one? Bastille Day. We'll doing all that stuff. We'll do American, English. I guess, can we do Russian ships? They don't really do that though, do they? No. We won't do Russian ships. French? I don't know. All right, Trey. Dart, you guys, see you later. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.